Hi, this is Norcaffine and welcome back to some more Prison Architect Last Castle Military Prison mod. So, when we left off, I can't really remember what I achieved. It's been a while since the last video of this mod. However, as you can see, we have a functional prison. We have a solitary area, which I believe were to be utilized, I don't know. And I want to be kind of finishing off these areas here, the armories. But what's a more pressing matter is to get the workshop up. Even though in real life military prisons like this, Guantanamo Bay for example, I don't think the prisoners are enlisted in working at making stuff. Basically, you're locked in and can never be let out. Can't do shit. So we will be accepting some grants. Now we have to find 10 illegal narcotics and remove the tool and weapon supply. So we can check the contraband, and as you can see, there is a lot of weapons and a decent amount of tools and some few narcotics. So if I just issue a shakedown, we will now begin to search for any eventual... Where are those guys going? Yeah, we are going to search for any eventual stuff, so we can see if we found a baton, some spoons, piano wire. Yeah. So when this is done, we will gain $20,000 just for finding some stuff. And this one is going to take a fair bit of time, because but it will be finished after a while, as prisoners smuggle on and steal more narcotics. Whoops. I had to cut away from a sneeze. I'm sorry. I'm a bit under the weather. But yeah, not as bad as these guys, I believe. Hey you. Yeah, I'm really harsh. I think I have a rather harsh policy on this, yeah. As you can see, there's solitaire on everything except attacking fellow prisoners. So, why did we lose so much cash? What the fuck just happened there? I don't get it. Why did I lose so much? Didn't I have 17,000? What did I spend so much cash on? Oops. Well, that's strange. Yeah. Well, anyways, that just states that we need to get more cash and cash-producing stuff, and also why I accepted these. Maybe I'm just blind. I thought I had 17. Oh well. We will gain some more now as we finish these guys. There is still some weapons and tools around, and as you can see, we have some unsearched guys. Now I fear that maybe some guards are stuck somewhere. Or what's going on? Why don't you... Yeah, this guy for example, he's fucking about. Stop fucking around. And he as well. Why? Just there we go. Nice. So, where does this prison go now? I think we're kind of finished. I'm content with what I got. I must stop taking in prisoners, that's for sure. It's functioning. There isn't any riots. As you can see, there is some danger, but I think that's because they have a need for food and sleep. And the only thing kind of missing is the workshop, and to finish up these things right here. So yeah, primarily this was just to show off this mod. the Last Castle military prison mod stuff, and it's, as I have said earlier, it's very much a immersion mod. It makes the game a bit more lively having this mod activated while you are playing. So whatever else there is to show, I don't know. I think I will call this the last video because I'm really not seeing what else I want to do. I kind of painted myself in a corner with this lake, and there's not much more I want to expand upon. Basically, the workshop would be nice, as I've said 1,000 times right now. Other than that, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of weapons. Other than that, there isn't much more I feel I can do. But yeah, I will just finish off this one, and I will build a workshop for all to enjoy, and I think we will call it quits. Actually, we haven't let anyone out yet. No. Kind of a stable prison here with a lot of guards. So I will be seeing you after I cut back when the tool workshop or the workshop factory is built up. So until then, okay, I'm cutting back a bit earlier. As you can see, I have no clue why this is happening. It's happened a lot more frequently before, but the workshop saws and sometimes the presses as well kind of bump down. I wanted them to be online, but they are scooched down like this, so everything goes. I don't understand what that is. If you have the problem as well, you're not alone, basically. The way to solve it is basically to place down one at a time and let it be built, and then place one after that again. The problem before was that when they were boxed after dismantling, they weren't reusable, so you had to buy another one, basically, which was expensive and annoying as hell. But the problem isn't that frequent anymore, I feel, as it was earlier. But it's still a pain in the ass to have, that's for sure. But yeah, so now we have our workshop, and the whole shit, we're so low on cash. Realistically, a workshop hasn't anything to do in a sort of military prison like this. So IRL, this would never happen unless you're in a prison from the World War II, where prisoners were used as labor. But in this case, they are just kept inside, locked away, interrogated by playing Metallica or what other? Britney Spears, which is kind of disheartening. What's the word I'm looking for? Not flattering, that's for sure. It's kind of sad if your music is being used to torture people. You should claim royalties or something. But yeah, so now we have that, and as of Alpha 19 or 18, people need to have an education to be working in wherever, actually. So we have the kitchen safety and hygiene. So we have 5 eligible prisoners to work in the kitchen. No one is eligible to work in the workshop, as you can see. So right now we don't actually have any income, and the problem is, since I'm overextending myself on the guard front, we don't really have any yeah, we're running very low on cash unnecessarily because I'm overspent. And why are you fucking up? Yeah, this is a problem. You can see this guy, his needs are at max because he was glitched and stuck in that doorway. These guys are stuck as well. What I usually do is to search them, and they usually get loose. Yeah, there's a lot of them actually who's stuck like this. God damn it. I wish they could. Whoa. I wish they could fix that. It's really, really annoying that they are like this. And if you paid attention, you could see that there was a lot of weapons in the prison. So they are smuggling them out of here, and that's going to happen down in the workshop as well once people start working there. But yeah. So maybe a short episode. I'm sorry. I don't think there is much more to do actually with this one. I don't feel like I have anything else to squeeze in. Ideally, copy this over here, find something to fill this up, and there's a lot of room here which I haven't been utilizing. So, but the thing is, we have a stable prison. The only reason the danger is rising at the end of the day is because the food demand is starting to increase rather rapidly, but that is going to be taken care of pretty soon. And I can just show you the regime. Every game I usually do it like this. They wake up at 6 AM to shower, eat, 7, work, have free time to do whatever. Usually go to the toilet before they start working, 5 or 6 hours. Then they have 1 or 2 hours free time, 5 hours work, and then free, eat, and sleep or free time until bedtime. So this is the schedule I'm running, and I find it pretty stable. In the beginning, of course, people are going to be starting some skirmishes with the guards, as this playthrough also had, because that's just how it starts off. But this prison has been running for 8 days, and there hasn't really been any incidents which has killed anyone, that is. Days without incidents, 2.7. So last time there was a scuffle, somebody had to be taken to the ward, medical ward. Other than that, I'm pretty satisfied with what we got. And now that the metal detectors are online, we are capturing or stopping the prisoners with their hardware before they get back to their cells. Can run a shakedown before we end this episode, just to root out the last stuff. As you can see, a lot of forks and spoons. And also, yeah, Max, it's very funny when the prison has been running for a long time and you have metal detectors. Then you can just see a big clutter of contraband found at your metal detectors. But for now, as you can see, yeah, there's a lot of forks. So most of the weapon supply are forks. Most of the tool supplies are spoons, I believe, which are used to used to dig out of the prison. And the forks are used as weapons, of course. So that was our problem. They were stealing tools or silverware. I don't think we have silver in this prison. But yeah, they were stealing from the canteen, bringing them back as tools and weapons. But now the supply that passes this checkpoint is going to be a lot lower because of the metal detectors. But yeah, that's everything for now. I believe we can call it quits. I may be playing this by myself on my free time, but for this series I think I'm done. You have seen the mod. If you like being militaristic, this is the mod for you. So please leave me a like, please comment and subscribe if you want to, and also subscribe to this mod. It's really nice. I hope the author will update it to a more recent alpha, and I will be seeing you the next time. Goodbye.